For now.
But for now.
I agree.
Yeah.
I guess we'll do this tour thing.
There you go.
Well, the place is empty.
Yeah.
When you'll get it when it's filled with people we don't know.
Uh-huh.
She knows where to get a food from.
That's right.
She knows just where to go.
She knows where to go.
Yes, you do. Did she eat before she came in?
9? I gotta tell you, I'm getting 6.5 hours of sleep out of her. It's some kind of luxury. She's spoiling me. And she's gonna get her teeth in, and I'm never gonna sleep again.
Her what?
Her teeth.
Oh, well, maybe when she speaks.
Whiskey.
You got a while to go.
You know that, David?
Yeah, whiskey on a little bit in her will numb the thing, right?
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our celebration. I'd like to tell you a little bit about this ceremony, which Rabbi Stern and I had the honor of being participants in creating now about 30 years ago. As we looked at the way we welcome Jewish children into the world, we noticed there was something that wasn't exactly right. When a Jewish boy was born, there was a big party, killed a lot of salmon, a lot of bagels, big thing, it was made a big thing of it because there was a bris. When a Jewish girl was born, they'd go to the shul on a Friday evening and name the baby and have a Danish and go home. And that was because there wasn't a bris that was required. But the problem is that it sent a message, which was that if you have a boy, you have a big party and you celebrate. If you have a girl, you don't. And for many of us who felt that the birth of a baby girl was just as much reason to celebrate as the birth of a baby boy, we decided to do something about it. So we went back to our ancestor Abraham and Sarah, the ones who were the first charged with the ritual of bris, of circumcision, and saw that right after Abraham and his family were circumcised, they were sitting by their tent, and Abraham saw visitors, travelers walking by on the road. And he ran to greet them, and he said, "Please, would you come and spend a little time with us, and allow me to wash your feet, and relax with us for a while before you continue on your journey." And we decided that that was a beautiful model. Remember, water in the desert is very precious. And so the gift of washing someone's feet, offering them water, was a blessing for them. And so we took this idea and created Brit Chayim, a covenant of life, in which we welcome a baby girl. We welcome her into our family, into our community, into the Jewish people, and into the world. And we do it with a really nice celebration with all of you coming here. And we see that it really is just as much a reason to celebrate when a baby girl is born as a baby boy. And so today, as we welcome Samantha, we pray that she will spend a little time with us and bless us before she continues on her own journey, a journey that goes into the future. We pray to times and events of which we can only dream. So today we welcome, and we ask the godparents to bring in Samantha Rose. No, April's not carrying her. Brucha haba b'shem Adonai. Blessed are you who comes here in the name of God. When the people of Israel stood at Mount Sinai, ready to enter into the Brit, the covenant with God, God addressed these words to Moses. "Thus shall you say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel." Our rabbis taught the house of Jacob refers to the women of Israel, and children of Israel refers to the men. May we, like all the men and women at Sinai, obey the commandment of God. You shall be to me a nation of priests and a holy people. When Israel stood at Sinai to receive the Torah, the Holy One said, "Present to me good guarantors that you will guard my Torah, and then I will give it to you." They said, "Our ancestors are our guarantors." The Holy One said, Your ancestors are not sufficient. Bring me better guarantors than these, and I will give you my Torah. They said, ruler of the universe, our prophets are our guarantors. And God said to them, even the prophets are not sufficient. Bring me better guarantors than these, and I will give you my Torah. And so they said, our children will be our guarantors. And the Holy One replied, they are certainly worthy. For their sake, I give you my Torah. Zachar le'olam brito davar tziva le'elef dor, Baruch ata Adonai koreit habrit. God remembers the covenant forever, the word commanded to 1,000 generations. We praise you, Adonai, who establishes the covenant. And now as Dave and Kate recite the blessings for this Brit Chaim, we're going to wrap Samantha Rose in the Talit. I hope this is big enough for you. Don't worry, just hold it. Yes. Well, her first time wrapped in a Talit.
We joyfully bring our daughter into the covenant of Israel. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvoto, v'tzivanu l'chanisa b'brit am Yisrael. We praise you, Adonai, our God, source of creation, for giving us mitzvot that make us holy, and commanding us to bring our daughter into the covenant of our people Israel. God, you have given a teaching to Israel, instructing our ancestors to teach it to their children, that all the generations to come might know it. Grant a sacred soul to this child, and may Elijah the prophet, who is remembered for good, guard her and protect her from sin. With awe and with joy, we are here today to thank you, Adonai, for a safe and successful delivery. May we be worthy of this precious gift of life, as parents, as teachers, as partners in creation. May the goodness of Adonai, our God, be upon us, establish for us the work of our hands, establish for us the work of our hands. Zeh hayom asa Adonai, nagila v'nisitcha bo. This is the day God has made. Let us rejoice and celebrate it.
And now we can turn her around so we can get to her feet. I'll ask you to take off your socks. Kate, I want you to take a little bit of water, wash each of her feet. Just with your hand, and say, Rucha Haba'ah. I welcome you.
I welcome you.
Closer, there you go. And you're going to say, Rucha Haba'ah.
Chaba'ah.
I welcome you.
I welcome you.
Now, right now, Samantha Rose does not know or care about her name. But she will. And so here, in the presence of all of you and the video camera, we've asked Dave and Kate to talk to her about the names that she's being given, so that she will have this and will know in the future why she carries these names.
Your first name, Shumalit, is given to you in honor of your grandfather. My father was named Sheldon, and his Hebrew name was Shlomo. Shulamit is the female version of Shlomo. My father passed away when I was 7 years old and living in Arizona. He was a very patient and understanding man who was always able to calm me down when I was upset. I hope that patience is a trait that you will possess throughout your life.
Your middle name, Rachel, is given to you in honor of your great-grandmother. My grandma Rita was a very special person in my life. She was a wonderful woman who cared very deeply about her family. She dedicated her life to teaching, which is something that I, your father, and many others in our family have also chosen to pursue. I hope that you will always have a love for learning.
Shulamit Rachel. These names carry very powerful meanings in the Jewish language as well. Shulamit means one who is filled with peace. In the world that is so often filled with turmoil, we pray that indeed you'll live in a time of peace, that you'll know peace in your world, that perhaps you may even be part of bringing peace to a world that knows so little of it. And we pray also that you will have peace in your own home and your own life. Not an absence of problems, but just an understanding of life's blessing, of life's goodness, of life's joy. May you always be filled with shalom. May you be filled with wholeness and completeness and peace. And Rachel is the name of one of our matriarchs, one of those to whom we all look as the ancestor, the founder of our people. And so if it can be, we can be so chutzpahdik as to think that at one point, generations will look back at you as their ancestor, will speak about you with pride, will remember your name, will remember your deeds, and will think how blessed they are to have you as their ancestor. Please repeat after me. Kishem. Shenichnasa. Labrit. Ken. Tikanes. L'Torah. Ul Chupa. Ul Ma'asim. Tovim. Just as she has entered into the covenant of life, so may she enter into the study of Torah, the blessing of marriage, and a life of good and loving deeds. And we all say Amen.
Amen.
You got it. I checked with her. She said she's good with it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Not going to get drunk.
Oh, she's smiling. She likes it. Give me one.
Flashback to boiling here.
Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu kayemet hayalda hazot la'aviha uli'ima v'yikarei shema b'Yisrael Shulamit Rachel bat David v'Chenya Yisamach ha'av b'yotzet charatzav v'tagel ima b'fri v'itna zot ha'katana gedola tihiyeh Kishem shenichnas labrit ken tikanes l'Torah u'l'chupa u'l'ma'asim tovim. Our God and God of our ancestors, sustain this child through her parents' loving care. Let her be known in the house of Israel as Shulamit Rachel, the daughter of David and Chenya. May her name be a source of pride to her and inspire her to serve our people and all humanity. May her parents rejoice in her growth of body and soul as they have brought her into the covenant of Abraham and Sarah. So may they, with wisdom and patience, bring her to the study of Torah, the blessing of marriage, and a life of good and loving deeds. Misha berach avotenu Abraham, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov, v'yimotenu Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah, hu yevarech et hayalda haracha hazot, v'yizku aviha v'ima legadla, lechakma u'lechancha, v'yu liyadeha v'liba le'el emunah, v'nomar Amen. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Leah, and Rachel, bless this child. May her father and mother have the privilege of raising her, educating her, and encouraging her to attain wisdom. May she dedicate her life in faithfulness to God, her heart always open to Torah and mitzvot. Then shall she bring blessing to her family, to her people, and to all the world. And let us say, Amen. Please join me in Shehechianu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehechianu v'kivanu v'higianu lahazman hazeh. We praise you, Adonai, our God, source of all creation, for creating us, for sustaining us, and for bringing us to this time of celebration. And now, Shulamit Rachel, I ask God to bless you with the oldest blessing that our people knows, a blessing that has followed us through our lives for 3,000 years, a blessing which followed each of your parents since they were born, followed them to bar and bat mitzvah, followed them to the wedding chuppah. And I remember, for the wedding, saying to them that the only blessing that would be more wonderful than this blessing for them would be one day hearing this blessing said for those whom they have brought into this world. And today, that blessing has come true for them and for grandparents and for great-grandparents. And so we start a new generation, a new chapter in the history of the Jewish people with the oldest word, with the first chapter of our people. May God bless you and protect you. May the light of God's face shine on you, and may God be good to you. May God's face be lifted up on you. May God always watch over you. And may God bless you through a long and wonderful life with peace. Amen. Amen. Now we'd like to invite all the grandparents and great-grandparents to come up to lead us in Hamotzi as we thank God for the blessings that we have. I know there's a knife, the challah is supposed to be ripped. So, okay, who's holding this right in the middle? Who's going? Let's get. You're going to hold this. Okay, there you go. And grandparents, would you all together? Amen. Everybody, please come up or come around or whatever. Have a little piece of this challah, and then there's probably some other things to eat. Could everyone please say Mazel Tov? Thank you all.
Sorry.
All right, go run up there. Oh, that was fun. This is for
You're gonna carry her there?
I'll tell you what, I'll get her legs if you guys get their head or something.
No, her dress is too short for that.
That's true.
Do you want a crutch? I need a crutch.
Take a crutch, April. Sell you one for $5.
Work your way around.
See, I'm a bargain.
You need the second one.
That's a kind of a bigger step there.
Oh, yeah, you're halfway there.
Are they married already? It wasn't very interesting conversation, but does that mean you don't want your own? Yes. I was upset. Oh, so you're halfway there. I said, why? Because you're married. So I actually wanted to show the
Yeah, only half the summer.
Actually, because Sandy Lauren is yeah.
You like her outfit?
Very nice, right? You have a question? Yeah. That's right. Hi.
That's like all of her buttons.
That's right. Well, she'll wear it again soon. Goodbye. Have a great end of the year. I will hopefully see you again soon. Her mother took it. His mother took it. Yeah. Well, I figure I have all this battery and how often is everybody together?
Tell your mother that baby I'll speak to her.
Yes.
I'll speak to
Baby,
Are you
yes.
next day during the day? Yeah, I sent to Joanna.
A little more than that.
We just want different, like, we
I understand.
see it different ways.
Okay.
You know how this is, don't you, Scott?
I hate it.
Yeah.
So glad I'm not behind the video camera right now.
You know?
Hello, Auntie Mel.
Congratulations, Matthew. Your name.
She was named. That's amazing.
You're going to see all these people and they're going to be a lot older. Up close.
We watched the wedding video yesterday.
I hope I don't look that much older.
David, we watched the wedding video yesterday and you walked off, you're like that on it.
Of course I was. Because that's my thing. I got dinner. Okay.
Goodbye, David.
Ready?
Okay, well, bye-bye. Good luck on the exam.
Bye, thanks so much.
Congratulations.
I apologize again about the directions, but you know how to get home from here,
Really,
right?
it's
Just up over.
so, yeah, well, I'm going to reverse it.
Yeah, that's all. Thanks again. Have a good one.